The division of property, the marital homestead in particular, is one of the most important decisions during a divorce. There are generally 4 options regarding the future of your home to consider when divorcing. First, you could sell the home and split the profits. Sometimes a home is filled with bad memories, or maybe you want to downsize. If neither you nor your spouse want to keep the house, consider selling it. It is in this situation that any remaining mortgage balance is paid off and any leftover money is divided between you and your ex. You could buy out your spouse. If you are court-awarded your home, your ex will deed over their ownership or quit-claim it to you. If you owe your ex their portion of the equity, you may have to refinance the home with a new mortgage that is large enough to both satisfy your old mortgage debt and to buy out your ex-spouse. Paying off the old mortgage will also release your ex from that liability. 3, you could let your spouse buy you out. If your ex-spouse is awarded the house, it's equally vital to have your name removed from the mortgage by having your ex-spouse refinance the home. If your ex is late in making mortgage payments on a property that you are still jointly obligated on, it will affect your credit and hurt your ability to purchase a home of your own. Essentially, you would agree to deed over your ownership or quitclaim in exchange for the release of your liability on the old mortgage. 4, you could maintain joint ownership and responsibility. It may not be possible for one of you to buy out the other. In some cases, divorced parties will instead continue to co-own and possibly be co-obligated on a home for a specified amount of time, usually what involves the welfare of young children. After that time, the house will either be placed for sale or one party may then be in the financial position to buy out the other. So I'm often asked, if my divorce agreement makes my ex-spouse responsible for paying our mortgage, am I off the hook? And the answer is no, you're not. Ironically, it's much harder to break a mortgage loan contract than a marital one. No matter what happens to your mortgage lender is still entitled to get paid. And since the mortgage lender has a signed contract bearing both names, it may pursue repayment of the debt from either you or your ex-spouse. The mortgage lender can do this because the divorce decree is only an agreement between you and your ex-spouse. This agreement does not release you from the legal responsibility of honoring your original agreement to repay the loan if your ex doesn't. Here are some other helpful hints. Under the correct circumstances, alimony and child support income may be used to help you qualify for a home loan. Conversely, any alimony and child support obligations for which you are responsible for paying are considered monthly debts and will lower the amount for which you qualify. Joint obligations on your credit report will affect how much you qualify for unless the divorce agreement clearly indicates your ex-spouse is responsible for that monthly payment. If it's not too late, it's advisable to reference any account numbers in the divorce agreement itself. Consider closing joint credit card accounts to block any future use that might detrimentally affect each other's credit scores. Most importantly, before you make any major decisions in your divorce regarding where you're going to live or what you're going to qualify for, give us a call and get pre-approved. Anytime here in New Hampshire at 471-9300.